September is Suicide Prevention Month, and the Helpline Center has been supporting people in crisis through the 988 hotline for 3 years.
But the center has a lot more history before that. In tonight's Eye on Kellerland, Sydney Hoyer looks back more than half a century.
In 1974, the Helpline Center opened its doors in Sioux Falls. The organization's original goal was to give information to anyone who called 339, but crisis calls started to come in.
People started calling us with suicide and mental health related issues, so we quickly adapted to handle both types of phone calls.
That was in the late 1970s, but it wasn't until years later that the National Suicide Hotline was incorporated.
The National Suicide Prevention Lifeline, which is a 1-800 number, was introduced in the 90s. And so the Helpline Center has answered, or did answer, the 1-800 number for many, many years before 988 was launched.
When the hotline changed to 988, the entire country made the switch. But each state had its own process of ensuring success.
We addressed a lot of different issues, everything from marketing to transferring phone calls to, how this would benefit the mental health system overall.
Along with the new number came new staff at the Helpline Center. Scott Wilson has been the 988 director since the number's launch in 2022.
I will manage day-to-day stuff, but also sort of the overview of where 988's at, where we're trying to get to, some of the standards that are set for us federally by the agencies that look over us.
Not only does Wilson oversee the 988 staff, but he also answers some of those crisis calls himself. He, just like the other operators, is a trained mental health professional.
When people reach out to us, typically they're struggling with something, they're dealing with an issue, and we just want to come across as compassionate. We want to listen to them. We want to show them that we care.
In the beginning, people could only reach out through phone calls, but that's no longer the case.
We previously had some texting, but not very well advertised, but we had not had chat previously.
The text and chat options have reached a wider demographic, with adolescents most commonly using that form of communication. After dialing 988, callers are met with a few options. If they are a veteran or need an interpreter, those resources are available. Previously, the number also offered an extension for an LGBTQ+ hotline.
There was a dedicated line specifically for people who push that prompt, and now they'll just get sent to whatever 988 center that they're closest to.
In South Dakota, that's the Helpline Center, where counselors continue to make efforts to help LGBTQ+ individuals.
I think overall there's been a desire to just have continued training to support anyone who reaches out to us, and someone from the LGBTQ community. We definitely have training that's available and training that our staff has taken to be able to support those individuals.
And as time goes on and word of 988 spreads, more calls are coming in at the Helpline Center.
I think nationally, the topic of mental health issues and suicide has grown. People are just more comfortable talking about it.
Through Suicide Prevention Month and beyond, the organization has a clear message.
I just want them to know there's help available, that they're not alone, that whatever they're going through, whatever they're struggling with, that they can reach out, that there's someone that is there available 24/7. We'll listen to them, we'll show them care.
With Eye on Kellerland, I'm Sydney Hoyer.
When 988 first launched, the center received 500 calls a month. Now they get around 1,700 calls monthly.